So Marriott hotels, you won't believe this. They cost $80 million to open, and that doesn't even include the land. So in today's video, we're gonna go through to see if opening a Marriott hotel franchise is worth it, or if you should look at buying an existing Marriott or another hotel chain. So Marriott has a lot of different brands: the Marriott Hotel, Marriott Resorts, JW Marriott Hotel, Marriott Marquis, Ritz-Carlton Hotel, Sheraton Hotels, W Hotels. For the purpose of today, we're going to focus more on the Marriott hotels and a lesser extent on the JW Marriott hotel opportunity to franchise in the United States. The hotel size really ranges a lot, anywhere from 100 to 2,000 guest rooms. They offer food, drink options, meeting rooms, ballrooms for social events, dedicated recreational and fitness centers. Marriott offers a lot of services to the business and leisure crowd. Marriott Hotel franchise is currently owned by Marriott International, the largest hotel chain in the world by number of available rooms. At the end of 2021, the company had 2,007 company-owned and operated properties, representing over 500,000 rooms. And then they had nearly 6,000 franchise and licensed properties representing 900,000 rooms. So across multiple continents, Marriott International has a total of about 8,000 properties and over 1.5 million rooms, hotel rooms. So that's a crazy organization. Again, you have company owned and operated, which is about a quarter of the hotels that you see of Marriott's. They're owned and operated by Marriott themselves. And then the other ones are owned and operated by franchise groups. The stock under the ticker MAR was publicly traded on the NASDAQ as of November 1st, 1993 at a price of $4.96. Now it's trading about $150 with a market cap of about $50 billion. The travel, hospitality, and leisure industry intersects with multiple industries such as food and beverage, hotel, recreation, and tourism. It's pretty capital intensive as well as labor intensive and relies on investments in fixed assets. The industry generates over $1.6 trillion in economic output, representing 2.8% of GDP. So in terms of the global impact of this sector, it's enormous. And Marriott Hotels is the number one, but they have pretty strong competitors, including with Hilton, Wyndham, and then just independent hotel chains as well. So the initial franchise fee, if you want to open up a Marriott hotel that has 300 guest rooms, is going to set you back $396,000 up to $468,000. The investment ranges from $82 million all the way up to $136,000. That doesn't include the land. You got to pay an application fee of $100K plus $400 per guest room in excess of 250 rooms. They also charge pre-opening fees, including $162,000 to $167,000 of computer hardware, software systems. They have all sorts of fees: $162,000 to $167,000 pre-opening, computer hardware and software systems, another $150,000 or so. Once operations begin, you're expected to pay the company a royalty fee of 6% on gross room sales plus 3% of gross food and beverage sales. So back in 2019, estimated sales we calculated for Marriott Hotel were about $12.7 million. So we estimate the average Marriott franchise owners making about $12.7 million in sales. We excluded 2020 and 2021 given the pandemic. It was like a whole roller coaster. So say you invested the midpoint of $109 million to open up a Marriott hotel, and you're running at a profit margin of 12%. You could expect to make $1.5 million, which it's nice to make $1.5 million, but if you have to invest over $100 million to make that, it could take over 70 years to get your initial capital back. So if you plan to get in the Marriott chain, you might want to look at existing hotels for sale. There's popular websites like LoopNet. One of the Marriott Hotel franchises located in Tempe, Arizona is on sale for $7.5 million. It doesn't have the 300 rooms, but it has 150 rooms. Another Marriott Hotel in Lansing, Michigan sold for $12 million with 128 rooms. That puts at $93,000 per room. Compared to if you're doing a new build out, it'd be $300,000 plus a room. So it seems like the resale makes a lot more sense than footing $100 million to open up a Marriott. The average failure rate's very low though. We're talking about 1% a year, significantly lower than the average for the industry. No cease operations, just terminations. So a hotel operator basically decided to go independent or maybe switch to a different brand. The franchise war is stable. We're talking about net income for Marriott International in 2021 of $1 billion. So for Marriott hotels, if you invest $100 million to open it up and you're only getting $1 million or $2 million in profit, probably not going to be worth it. It makes more sense to buy an existing Marriott or an existing hotel, or you could ride that wave together with Marriott International and buy the stock if you want to be part of their success. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If there's any Marriott franchisees, we'd love to hear from you, as well as other hotel franchisees. Curious to see how your hotel chains are performing. Thanks.